completed the October Go Pass Deluxe in Pokemon Go, and I haven't claimed anything yet, so let's dive in and see what we get. Before we begin, though, I am going to be popping a star piece and a lucky egg just because I want to get extras. Plus, during this time, I actually need extra dust. I'm trying to get 1,000,000, and I guess since we clicked on this, I might as well catch it. There we go. But anyways, let's begin. We're gonna get 10,000 XP, which is great, and apparently with the lucky egg, it should go up even more. But we also got the Stardust, 10,000 of it, which is just fantastic. I need that. Now it's time to get to the encounters and such. So let's get this Omanyte candy out of the way and get our Dynamax Omanyte. Hopefully it's pink or purple, but it's not. It's a 650. I'm actually not sure what it's supposed to be from the research level, so we'll see what this turns into. Fingers crossed it's a good one. I wouldn't mind a really good one. And just like that, number one has been caught. What do we have for a 650? It's decent, 3-star. And after that Omanyte, we can claim ourselves some wonderful XP, some Stardust. I would have gotten more, but I accidentally clicked on this one. Let's get our Torchic candy out of the way and then get our Torchic encounter, which, you know, cool enough, I guess, but it's not a boosted shiny by any means or anything like that, so it's not gonna be the most amazing thing we ever see, but I don't know if 439 is good, so let's find out. Also, I'm gonna be moving from this spot because there are a lot, and I mean a lot of mosquitoes on my legs, so this was a bad Torchic. So far, this is a much better spot. There isn't a billion mosquitoes on my legs. Like, I could literally feel them landing consistently. So with that being said, let's get these remaining encounters. We'll get the Feebas encounters and the candy right here. Unfortunately, this is not shiny, but this is a boosted shiny, and I don't actually know if 109's good, so let's find out together if it's good. This Feebas is a 3-star at least, but not an amazing one by any means. Looks like we're getting 30 Pokecoins now, so kind of fun. To be fully honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of the Pokecoins being like the premium rewards in this, but at least it's something, I guess. Let's just get the Burmy candies out of the way, and we're getting a Sandy Cloak, but it's not shiny. It would be a blue color if it was. And we'll see if 190 is a good number. I, you know, wouldn't mind if it was, but in the end of the day, I think this is more of a PvP Pokemon, and you want the Trash Cloak specifically. But anywho, it's, yeah, that's about right. The 10 Razzes, we'll get the Goldens, we'll get this XP, we're gonna get a decent amount of dust, which again is needed right now. Next up is a Starmie encounter, which, I mean, admittedly now has a Mega, so pretty fun, but not a shiny here, and a 474. We shall see if that is a good number. Here's hoping that it is. Come on, Starmie, get in your home. There we go. And this Starmie right here is going to be about the same, but instead of a 10, 15, 10, it's an 11, 15, 11. Beautiful. Gonna mix it up yet again. I didn't quite like that spot. They're testing some stuff out in this park, and they're like being pretty loud about it. I'm assuming it's like a festival or something, but anyways, let's just claim the max particles. Again, I accidentally clicked on it. Sometimes I like to go through to see my progression, and I just click on stuff, and I'm sure you guys do that too from time to time. Let's get the 60 coins. That's still fun. I'm probably just gonna use these for Mega Rayquaza Raid Day. And then we got ourselves the mysterious components. We're gonna get some Lileep candies, which means we're getting a Lileep. It's not green though. I mean, it's not boosted. It is a weird reward, you know what I mean? It's cool, I guess, you know, for a lot of people, fossil Pokemon are exciting, and I like them too, but admittedly, it is Lileep, but that's just all I'm gonna say on that, and it's a 3-star at least. And because of those components, I do actually have a radar, and there's a Cliff here, but I'm not gonna be fighting him. And then for 24, we get Volibee candy and a Volibee encounter. This is actually exciting and cool, but sadly not a shiny, and a 532. I don't believe that's really good, but you never know. It could actually be amazing. We did have these in an event once, but I don't quite remember what we were looking for with that number, because it's been a little bit. But anywho, 532 is not what we were looking for. Next up, we get the Gastly candies and then a Dynamax Gastly. This would be a really cool shiny, but it's not. 514. Usually when it's like on the 3rd stage of becoming Dynamax, that's when you actually see the name and the CP you're getting, and you can tell if it's shiny ahead of time as well with that. But in this case, it wasn't that way, and we'll see what 514 is. I'm hopeful it's good, because a hundo would be insane, but it's not. It's definitely not. Let's get to the berries. We'll get even more Pokecoins. This time we're getting 90 of them, and then we're gonna get 2 Poffins, which are needed. I've been using them on my Hundo Shadow Latias. Let's get the Growlithe candies, and then another boosted encounter. This is with a Hisuian Growlithe, so this is one in 64, and sadly not a yellow one. That would have been so cool, and I don't know, but 552 seems good. So let's see what 552 does. 11, 15, 15. Pretty good, actually. We'll get the 4,000 XP out of the way. We will get ourselves 4,000 Stardust as well. And then we're getting another boosted encounter with an Alolan Meowth. So this is a 1 in 64 yet again. And this one is not it. 326 as well. Not very good. I've gotten them in the 340s before, I think, so I know this one's not great. But this one does want to put up a fight, so cool. Also, there seems to be a little bit of a glitch where, like, the trees disappear, but whatever. This it's fine. Then we get a Dunsparce encounter. Luckily, I don't have to worry about these anymore, but it would have been cool if it was pink lemonade. I would have been pretty happy, and I know you want to be in the 700s, so this is not a good one. But you know what? Just for fun, let's take a look. You know, it's terrible, but let's see if it turns into the 3-segment form, just because I highly doubt there's anything about this that would make it a 3-segment form, but we could get lucky. I don't have a normal 3-segment form yet, so this one right here is gonna be the 2-segment. Yeah, it was just a normal one. We are now at the more shadier location, and we're gonna get ourselves 120 coins. We're gonna get 4 more components, and it looks like we're getting a Yamper, so let's just get all these candies. We'll get the XP out of the way, and then we get a Yamper. It can't be shiny yet, unfortunately, and I don't believe this is good. This is a 330. But of course, like usual, it's putting up a fight. These freaking things love to put up a fight. But apparently ball number 2 is all it took. Let's take a look at it though. Oh my goodness, that's actually a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Not quite the hundo, sadly, but still really cool. Next up, we get the dust. And you know what? I'm just gonna claim these max particles real quick, and then we're gonna get the Beldum candies. And this Beldum appears. It isn't shiny, and it's a 407 Orlando area code, but I don't think that's a good CP for it, unfortunately. But I was wrong about the Yamper. It was a lot better. So this one is, yeah, I was right. 407 ain't great. Let's get the great balls, all 65 of them. Just funny, because I could swear I picked up every single one of those things because I needed them for the 999 nice throws. I was running out of balls. And during the harvest event, I just was getting nothing but berries. But anyways, we're gonna get a Rockruff encounter now, which is a really cool reward. And it could be shiny, it is boosted, but that ain't it. In a 395, you want to be in the 400s for that hundo. And after a few hundred balls later, this one finally went down. My goodness. What are you though? You're fine. It's not amazing, and it's a normal one. It's not a Dawn form. Looks like we're getting a Phalanx next, which is a boosted shiny, but sadly this one will not be a Dynamax one. But because of ZA, this thing does have a Mega now, so not shiny, and you want a 1010. I know this because of GoFest. When they were having the Choo-Choo Phalanx, I was going so hard trying to get that hundo, and just never got it from research, but luckily we did get it in the wild. Let's take a look. It's fine. Let's get the Lucky Egg, the 3 rare candies. We'll get even more wonderful components, and now we're gonna get ourselves a normal Sableye after the candies. Unfortunately, not a Dynamax one, but it is boosted and eventually might show up. Let's try this again. There we go. Not shiny, and you definitely want it to be higher than that. I think you want like a 643. That's what I think the hundo is. Let's find out together. It is, yeah, it's about as good as you think it was gonna be. Let's claim these things by the river. Why not? We'll get ourselves 3 fast TMs. We're gonna be getting ourselves 180 Pokecoins. Then we're gonna get 3 charged TMs, and now we're gonna get ourselves the XP first, but we are getting a Galarian Yamask. This is a boosted shiny, and a pretty fun one, so nope, not it. 408. So far, we have had 0 shiny luck, but I'm hoping that turns around, at least for the end. Obviously, I would love it to Terrakion was shiny. Well, let's see what happens with this one. It's 3-star at least. Next up, we get 8,000 Stardust. Love that. We get Absol candies, and this is boosted, so nope, not for me though. 1039. But I haven't had one of these from research in a while, so this is not even remotely close. Let's get the 210 coins. We'll get the silver pineapple berries, and now we're gonna get to the Sandile. Pretty cool that we get the encounter. I love Sandile, but is it yellow? No, in a 419. But for fun, even though I know it's not great, yeah, 2-star. Next up, we're getting Scraggy candies, but we're not getting a Scraggy encounter. We're getting a Scrafty, and Scrafty is pretty cool. You see, it did recently actually get a Mega, so in the future we will have a Mega Day with Scrafty. Unfortunately, at this moment, it's not shiny eligible, but it is still cool to see a Scrafty. I am looking forward to seeing its shiny being released in this game when it comes down to Mega Raids, because then if we ever see one on the wild, which I have at least twice, it'll have a nice green hoodie and everything, and apparently the shiny Mega looks pretty darn good too, but this one is a 96. All right, we'll take that. Next up, we have more max particles, so let's claim those. Let's get ourselves 50 Ultra Balls, and then we're gonna get a Dynamax Abra after these candies. Pretty cool to see it. Hopefully it's a shiny one, but it isn't. 539. I have never gotten one of these from research before, so here's hoping it's a good one. I would love to have a really good Alakazam for Dynamaxes, even though I think we already have a good Psychic type. And I know Hatterene's coming, so I don't know which one's better between the 2 for Dynamaxes, but anywho, let's take a look. It's not even remotely good. As we continue our stroll, we'll get our hands on some XP, a lot of Stardust. We'll get 240 Pokecoins in total. We'll get even more Stardust, which is fantastic. And now we're getting our Galarian Weezing after the candies. This is boosted. Please be shiny. Nope, it's not. 966. No idea. Let's see what happens with a 966. 15 attack at least, I guess. And now it's time for a Galarian Corsola, and we are technically by the river, but of course my camera arm was facing the other way. Let's see if the water brings in our dead coral and it's shiny and such. Come on, please. Oh, no way! We did get the shiny. Oh, that's so freaking cool. Let's get those sparkles Sparkles in there again. Shiny Galarian Corsola. That is freaking awesome. No idea if 614 is a good number, but fingers crossed. But the fact that we got that is so insane. I have never had a shiny encounter with this thing outside of eggs. I know Fleece got one, I believe, and I think one other person I know did, but that is so insane that we got that. I love the fact that we just got that. And it would be cool if it was good, but I'm not quite sure. I really don't know. So 614 is a 2-star, but whatever. I'm still keeping it. That is insanely cool. I have no idea what that is, but hopefully it stays over there while we do this. Luckily it is moving away as I scroll through here. Anywho, let's just see what we get. I think that might be an assassin bug though. Anywho, let's get these Ultra Balls. I didn't claim these on purpose, but now we have 1,000 max particles. We get the Stantler candies, which means we're getting a weird ear encounter, but apparently I got the rare candies too, so there we go. And here comes the weird ear, not a green one, and I don't think I ever got this hundo, so here's hoping 1145 is a good one, but I genuinely have no idea. We've only ever had it one other time, and I believe it was either a special or a timed research, but I know that we did get it as an encounter for, I think it was a psychic event. Anyways though, yeah, this one is not exactly what we were hoping for. 270 Pokecoins here, that's great. We're going to be getting ourselves 4 XL rare candies. We're gonna get another Dreepy. This is one of the few things that's been like consistent throughout all of these passes. And I'm assuming because during Go Fest, we're gonna be getting it shiny and such like that, which will be fun because shiny Dreepy looks really good all the way up to Dracoloak, I believe the name is. Maybe it's Dracolock, I don't quite remember, but also that beast is approaching me now, not a fan. 319 is 3-star, pretty cool. He's suddenly stopped. I really don't know what, it's also like giving me a side look. I'm not a fan of whatever this thing is doing. Yeah, please back up, my friend. Thank you. Also, I know it has wings, so I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't fly at my face. And now he's inching his way towards the camera as I do this. I'm just gonna let him do his thing, and hopefully he doesn't decide to do anything stupid. Let's get the rare candies. Let's get the XL rare candies. He is now making his way ever closer to me. Love it. He's touched the tripod, and now he is moving towards me. I don't like this. You could go away now, please. You know what? I'm gonna do this to show you guys what exactly is happening here. There he is. Yep, he's doing his thing. He literally, yep, nope, now he's turning around again. Oh, you don't have to do that, my friend. You really, really don't. I would appreciate it if you didn't. This is great. This is going really well. I really wish this grass was out of the way. You know what? Let's just get the Eevee to spawn real quick. I don't care if it runs, but yeah, that's what's happening right now. Now he's on the screen. Even better. At least he's not on the lens, I guess. So, you know, we've got that going for us. Now, I just was hoping for like a peaceful place to do this, you know, but it seems like every spot I've been in, there's been an interesting hurdle. But here he comes in front of the lens. Ah, oh, joy. Look at that. We're gonna have to get him back out here. He's on top of the lens now. Yep, there he comes. Is he gonna get on the lens? That's the question. You guys can't see him, weirdly enough. That's interesting, yeah. Anyways, he's moving away from the lens now. I'm just gonna go in and actually turn off AR, actually. Let's do that real quick. Let's just finish this up while we have the opportunity to do so, I guess. Why not? Let's get the Lucario candy. And we're gonna get, not a shiny Lucario. It is a possibility, but unfortunately not in this instance. But because it has a Mega, it is a possible shiny encounter. And now he is approaching his way back to the lens. Gotta love it. And now it's time for the final rewards, as little homie is just right over there on the lens. Let's just get these Terrakion candies. Let's get the Stardust, let's get the XP, the Super Incubator, 200 final coins, and this will be our encounter with Terrakion, and you never know, it could be a shiny, and I would really like it if it was. So 3, 2, 1, please? No, unfortunately not. I have never been lucky, unfortunately, when it comes down to these things and their background shinies. Eventually it will happen. We did get very lucky in Jeju with the stamped background one, but of course, since it's a legendary, we're probably gonna have to put up a bit of a fight, and I don't think this is a good one. I think you really wanted something higher than this, but we shall see once we do catch it. And the little guy is just chilling. It kind of looks like he's just sitting, but like on the side of the lens right now. So yeah, it's a little extra fun, a little extra danger for me specifically. Y'all don't have to deal with them, but I do eventually. Probably gonna have to get a leaf or something and knock him off my camera and then run away, hoping that it doesn't fly after me. But boy, does this thing not want to go in its home and stay there. Come on, Terrakion, stop doing this, man. Let's just catch you. Let's get this over with. It's not like you can run. And yeah, there's an excellent curveball throw. Will this one be the one? 1, 2, and there we go, thankfully. And weirdly enough, he's making his way down from the camera. So that's great, but there we go. Background card on the very terrible Terrakion. At least we did get one shiny. Very happy that we at least achieved that. And honestly, just because I do need it, I will claim these Stardusts real quick. So let's just claim all of this stuff right here. And on that note, I'm gonna be wrapping up the video because he's back to staring at me on the corner again. Let's just show you real quick. This is what he's doing. He's just been chilling there looking at me. Maybe he's a little confused, but since he's there, we're just gonna, take that away. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, smash that subscribe button for me, show me some love, and let me know in the comments down below how your Go Pass Deluxe turned out. Or if you didn't get the Deluxe, let me know how the free one turned out for you. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest the video right over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.